That would have been good.
Zeke did that at the Mother's Day. He flipped.
Stacy Burton somewhere, can you, she can't get in? We are, yeah.
Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order, everyone.
Here.
Here.
Here. Mrs. Lambert, absent. Mr. Medina.
Here.
Mrs. Bergen, absent. Mrs. Schroeder.
All right, pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So introduction of our guests.
Yeah, we've got quite a few here tonight. All right, well, good evening, everyone. We have a good group of guests here tonight. Besides the administrators who get to come here every single night, we also have the press union joining us this evening, as well as our mathletes and our IPA recognition winners from this past month. So we are really excited. We're going to go ahead and start with our mathletes. We're part of the South Suburban Junior High School Conference, and they're coached by Mrs. Deborah Brandt. And I'm going to ask that Mr. Youngberg and Mrs. Bazian and Mrs. Brandt come on up. They took second place in the conference, which I understand is probably our best vision. You worked really, really hard. We have some outstanding athletes. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and call them up.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Youngberg, principal here at Findlay. I'm gonna let Ms. Brandt do basically the introductions and talking, but I do want to recognize and honor Ms. Brandt here. She is first year teacher here at Findlay Junior High. This is her first year coaching our 8th grade mathletes, and she's already assured us that next year we're going for first place. So just great job. Very proud of you guys and all the hard work you put in this year.
Good evening, my name is Deborah Brandt, and I'm Coach Penn, stole my thunder, they did a great job. Last year, they got 4th place, so they were telling me from day one, that they wanted better than 4th. So they were excited, with the 2nd place. So it was April 16th, we competed in the South Suburban Junior High School Conference competition. We faced off against 5 other schools, and they had a lot of hard work. We stayed after school, once a week, and then we kind of ramped it up at the end because all of these kids are involved in mathletes and track and scholastic bowl and all this other stuff. So they literally would be like, I'll give you 20 minutes, Miss Brandt, and then I have to go run track, and then I have to go to scholastic bowl. So they did a great job. Thanks to their teamwork, determination, and sharp problem-solving skills, our students earned an impressive score of 166, bringing home 2nd place. They were only 3 points from 1st place. So they did it was really very good. And sadly, they were Scantron they were hand graded also. But they were Scantron, and some of them were like, I didn't fill out a Scantron machine. So I kind of had to show them how to fill the Scantron. But a few of the kids at the 5-minute mark, I did kind of tell them, you gotta fill all the bubbles in, so a couple of them left a few bubbles blank, so, we could have won. I think, in my heart, we won. So, I'm gonna call them up one at a time, and just give them a little award. We did earn the 2nd place trophy, which is awesome. My first person is Nabil Batru. Jamie Hernandez. So special shout out to Jamie. He had the highest individual test score of the night. 25 questions that they take individually without a team. And Jaden had the highest score, 21 out of 25. So he did awesome. I got his name straighter. Congratulations. Jackson Schultz. James Lauren. Mache. Shimsai. Dylan Willett. And Zach Willett. Just one more quick thing, and he's gonna be mortified. But, so in athletes, they take one individual test, 25 questions on their own, 20 minutes time. And then they break out into groups of 3, and they do different categories, algebra, geometry, number sense. But there is one student up here, the only student who is not in honors algebra, who took this on because I asked him and I said, I think you can do this, like, you're pretty good at it. And he's like, I'll do it, but I'm not competing. So he did compete because I made him compete because we needed 9 people, but that's Jacob. So really, you know. Yeah, so they did a great job and just a smart bunch, so smart bunch of kids. We've been talking all year about their scores for math testing now, but guys, the scores just hold on the water. I've never seen scores like this. So.
Good job, good job.
Thank you. But it's been an honor. Really sure.
Scott, maybe would you be the picture taker as usual? We need to put some people together. All right, I need you guys to move up the row. And then Jackson, come behind them. Move up, run over this way. This way. This way. Yeah.
One person is in the
Make
front.
sure your certificates aren't upside down.
Adam.
Oh, yeah, Deborah, come on in. You. Right there. And well, this is Brad shared, with everyone, the fact that they come for 20 minutes and then have to run to a lot of different things. Lots of you have been here before for the straight A nights, and you hear me all the time say, for those of you who are going on to Richards next year, stay active, stay involved. We see all the time, over and over again, that people who get involved in a wide array of activities, those are the ones who continue to excel. And I know you're gonna make us proud when we go over there next year, so congratulations. Our next group that we get to invite up, and I'm going to invite all of our building administrators to come on up. Earlier this month was our Illinois Principals Association Student Recognition Breakfast. I was lucky enough to run that breakfast for 7 or 8 years. There's usually somewhere between 300 and 500 people at this event. And each school in Southfield County is able to invite 2 students who demonstrate exactly what we want to be about here at Chicago Ridge 127.5. And I know you gotta recognize that the breakfast is one of my favorite days, just to get to eat a really good breakfast. But we also wanted to recognize you in front of everyone else. So I'm gonna ask that the administrators come up and bring their students up, talk a little bit about them, and we'll take a picture of that group as well.
So, we'll have Brendan Tarzuski and Liliana Demara here from Philly Junior High School. Come on up.
I'm really proud to recognize 2 students. We have 2 gentlemen who will be joining us this evening, and they are Adam Alnasson and And Rayyan Hassan.
And our two students for residential are not here today, but we have Ms. Sawyer Brush. And Kayla McDaniel.
All right, I'd like to get a picture with the students and the administrators. Yeah, put Miss Guyer in. And what I really appreciate about that award is that I guarantee you all of them do pretty well in school, but you really have to be a good person to be the student recognition award winner from the principals. So families would be very, very proud. We just wanted to recognize it one more time and tell them keep up the great work. We're gonna continue on with our meeting for our families who want to stay and hear all about budgets and curriculum and those things. Please feel free to stay, but if not, if you want to go enjoy your evening, now would be a good time to also do that. Have a wonderful night.
All right, so we're gonna move on. 3.0. Potential board action to accept the donation of new clothing from the Chicago Ridge Police Department with an estimated value of over 500.
Yeah, so just,
Sorry.
we received this from a store at the mall who had to shift some inventory. And so we invited our social workers from all three buildings. The principals were nice enough to set it up. So they went through it and took the boxes of clothes that we could use. Almost all brand new clothes, very nice clothing. There were some things that had language on it that we couldn't have in a school. So we are in turn donating that to another organization that will not sell it, but give it away to families in need. The police department really set it up. Detective Sloan, who does security at times at the mall, has built connections with them. And so they wanted to supply it with us. So.
All right, now I'm looking for that. I'll make one. Thank you.
Scroll. Aye. Mr. Budzik.
Aye.
Mrs. Schroeder. Aye. Mr. Medina. Aye. Mrs. Bergen. Aye. And Mrs. McDonald.
Aye. 4.0, approval of the consent agenda. Minutes from April 22nd, open session, minutes from April 22nd, closed, and minutes of April 22nd, study session. I'll make the motion. Thank you.
I'll second. Mrs. Budzik.
Aye.
Mr. Medina. Aye. Mrs. Schroeder. Aye. Mrs. Bergen. Aye. Mrs. Grow. Aye. Mrs. McDonald.
Aye. We are on to 5.0 superintendent's report.
Yes, well, welcome back. It seems like it's been a long time since we've met, and I think it has been about 3 weeks based on the calendar. So excited to have everyone here. You'll notice you do not have building reports in your packet, and we're going to do it pretty short tonight. But I did ask our principals to just share out one thing that's been going really well for them lately, and one thing that we continue to work on as we come to a close at the end of the year. I didn't decide who's going to speak first, so I'll let anyone who really wants to go can jump at it. But excited to kind of hear the feedback and that you get to hear from them. So, okay. Yes.
So it's something that's going really well for Central. This year, we worked in our partnership with district office, UNSC, and us, and our building effective team work. So our team leaders have been working on these monthly collab days on like focusing on areas of growth and period of celebration and working through like hurdles that come up in curriculum, or hurdles for student learning, how can we do better, and things of that nature. And our teachers are just knowing it and identifying issues, coming up with solutions, being super positive, and it's showing our student growth. That's what incredibly fun. So you can move really proud of. An area of growth for us, with our youth spec program this year, we have realized, don't miss the same, like with all the building, we're talking about like, how are you feeling? Are you sad? Are you mad? Are you sad? Tell us that I'm going to do something different. So we kind of been troubleshooting with our related service department and our different teachers. And we identify some issues, we're trying to put it as over regulation across the building next year, so we can save